Students, this is the second video for the chapter Teacher the Torch Bearer. In the first video, we discussed about the chapter Teacher the Torch Bearer. We have seen that there was a little boy, and the little boy was outside. It was the time of Christmas, and it was very chilly outside. There was a little boy, and he was just like 10 years old, and he was shivering with cold, and he was peering through the window, and he wanted to see there the new shoes and everything, because he was actually outside of a shoe shop, and he was peering through the window what was there. And people were coming and people were going, they were purchasing new shoes and everything, but no one, all of them ignored the little boy. And moreover, there was a man inside the shop. He was trying to drive away the boy. Okay, so after that we have seen. Now we are going to start with the that means the fourth paragraph of the page number 15. Then I saw a beautiful and gentle-looking lady with a pleasant smile approach the young boy. I was thrilled to see her. She was my history teacher. As I rushed to meet her, I heard her ask the little boy, "My little fellow, why are you looking so earnestly at that window?" So, as I have told that it was narrated by the narrator. Okay, that means the story was narrated by a person who was being called as the narrator or of the story. So the narrator was actually describing that there was a boy and he was merely 10 years old, and after saying that, the narrator said that he saw that there was a lady. The lady was there, and the lady was looking very gentle, and she had a very pleasant smile on her face, and the lady was approaching. The lady was actually going to the little boy, and the lady was none other than the history teacher of the narrator. So obviously the narrator was very excited by seeing her, his history teacher over there. So when the narrator was about to meet his history teacher over there, so before that, the lady, that means the history teacher of the narrator, she was asking to the little boy that, "You are my little fellow, you are my friend, little friend. Why are you so looking so earnestly at the window?" "I was asking God to give me a pair of shoes," said the boy. The little boy was saying that he was asking to Almighty God to give a pair of shoes, because you know that the boy was shivering because it was chilly outside, and it was the time of Christmas, and the boy actually did not have the proper shoes and proper dress, and that is why he was shivering with cold. Okay, and it was really very pathetic that a little boy of 10 years old, he was actually looking into the shoe shop, because he did not have any shoe. Okay, and that is why he was shivering with cold. So he was asking that, he said that he asked to the Almighty God to give a pair of shoes for him. The lady took him by the hand and went into the shop. So the lady, that means the narrator's history teacher, he took the boy's hand, and then he went into the shop. As she passed me, she smiled and placed her hand on my head as if to bless me. So when the narrator, history teacher, was passing at that time, she could see that the narrator was there, and then she just placed her hand over the narrator's head. Okay, so it seemed like that she was actually blessing her student, that means the narrator. She was blessing the narrator. Then she asked the shopkeeper to get half a dozen pair of socks for the boy. She then asked if he could give her a basin of water and a towel. So she went into the shop, that means which was noticed by the little boy. She went into the shop with the little boy, and then she asked for the shopkeeper. She asked for to get a half a dozen pair of socks for the little boy. Okay, and then she also asked that if they could able to give that means a basin of water, that means a pot of full of water, and then and a towel. Okay. The man quickly brought them to her. She took the little fellow outside the shop, knelt down, washed his little feet and dried them with the towel. This lady was so modest and so down to earth that everyone was there. That means all the people were there. They were very much busy with their new things, their what can I say, that their own purchasing. The people were coming and the people were going. They were very busy with their new for their new things for the coming Christmas. Okay, they could not able to look that there was a little boy who was suffering. He was shivering with cold, and the little boy did not have a proper dress, proper shoe also. Okay, but the lady, that means the narrator's history teacher, she was so gentle and so kind hearted that she could notice the thing. Sorry. And then she just walked into the that means the shoe shop, and then she just wanted that means new dozen half a dozen of socks, and then she want also the towel and the water. Okay, what happened then, the man who was into the shop, he just quickly brought some water and towel for the lady, and then the gentle lady, so down to earth, she just sat over there, knelt down, and then washed the little boy's little feet, and then dried them with towel. They then entered the shop. The shopkeeper gave her the socks, and then what happened after that? That means washing the feet and then dried the feet, and then they entered into the shop, and then the shopkeeper gave her the new socks also. Okay.